Hi guys, it's me. Welcome back to my channel. Today I do have a collaboration video with Ohuhu. They sent me this pack that I do want to try in my Hanna Karlzon Daydreams coloring book. This is the 48 Honolulu markers and they are the pastel set. This is not sponsored, but they did send me this package. It has 48 colors. Look at all these beautiful colors. I did swatch them. I did swatch them here. Alright, here you have them a little bit close up. And some of these colors, like for example this one, and this one, this one, and this one, they kind of look neon-y. So they are much brighter in real life than what you see here on the camera. But they are super pretty. I do only wish there was more green colors, because there's a lot of pinks. But enough rambling, let's just color in the book. Alright, the page I'm gonna color is this one, because I don't mind sacrificing this one, and I might show you a trick how to fix that one in a different video. Alright. And I do feel like this has to be really colorful. So I think I'm gonna go with this light brown and the normal pink. Just light brown. Also gonna use lime green, the buttercup yellow, also green shadow. I like that one. Right, I'm just gonna start with those, and then we'll see. I really like this design actually. It's really easy to see which one is the brush side, and then there is the broad side. So the brush side has the gray mark here. I'm gonna try to do some blending while I'm at it. So I'm gonna use not the broad end, but the brush. Let's see. Right? So the light brown and the pink. And I'm just gonna go actually, I think I'm gonna use the broad to cover more quickly. I'm gonna use the brush to just flick a little bit, and let's see if it blends. Now I could also tell you that along with the swatching here, I did swatch these myself. There is also like this is a little book with information about the markers. And there's also this, I should probably try this one. It's a blotter plastic sheet that I can have underneath. The smaller than I could try it, but I have to be careful to actually move it along. I need to remember to move it. After blend, you can just go back and forth as well. I am liking the markers so far. Now, there are these big flower things here. I think I'm gonna go with the buttercup yellow. I'm a person that usually don't use brush markers. I usually go for the fine tips because I need more control. But these are pretty firm, so I do feel I have the control. So maybe I'll become a brush girl myself. Well, let's check out the I didn't want to see if it's laying on top, because I have used plastic before where it just was floating on top of the plastic, and when you moved it around, it did activate again, like the red activated later, or like it didn't soak through because it was plastic, so it did dry kind of on top. And when I used it on different place, it did activate it underneath, and then it soaked up the color from the plastic, and then it went through the paper I was coloring on. So it did mix colors. But it does feel like this is a different type of plastic, or maybe silicone. So we'll see how that works. Now, what happens if I layer I think I'm gonna go for the sand. I'm glad there are still darker colors, even though it is a pastel set. It is. I do believe the reason it's called a pastel set is because it's the majority is pastel. Most of them are pastel, but there are still other colors, and that's a good thing, because if this is the only set that you have or getting, you can have a few darker colors to shade with. Now I'm gonna test with another layer on the ones in the back here. Now I need to wait to see for it to dry. Alright, I think I'm gonna go in with the lipstick natural to see if I can get the shading a bit darker. Ah, looks good. Now, here you can see the lipstick natural and the sand, they are quite different. This one is more red and this one is more yellow orange. And I think I'm gonna try and mix those two together to see if I do get like a different darker brown color. So we got the lipstick natural. See, I want it more on the red side here. See that? That is pretty dark. Now I'm gonna try to mix two colors that are opposite on the color wheel, pink and green. Usually they do not mix together too well, but I'm gonna try to see how well they blend. So I'm gonna start off. Actually, I'm gonna have this one open. Add the green down here. I've seen like succulents being like green and then ends at the tip of the leaf with thread. Now we can see it kind of bleeds outside of the lines now. So that's because this is not alcohol marker paper. And it's like, it's not super thick paper, so it can bleed. Or it's feathering, it's called feathering. Okay, now there's one more technique I want to try. And I'm gonna grab the lemon chiffon. I'm gonna use the lemon chiffon and the pink. Right, now we're gonna try something cool. I'm gonna try a gradient, but in a different way. So I want it to be pink here, but I want it to be yellow at the top here. So what I'm gonna do is have the color that I want to have underneath should be here, and then I put the color I want first on top. So this is gravity basically. So the top one, this one, will come out first. All right. And now I can start up here. You can see it's yellow. Might be too much yellow, but here we go. It's transferring over to pink. Almost like magic. Look at that! Isn't that amazing? And now we can I'll do it like just a little bit. Like that. And it only lasts a tiny bit. So if the longer you hold it, the more ink you will transfer on the tip here, and the more you have here. You can do it with multiple colors. You can do first one and then another one, and so it will be multiple colors on down. That is pretty cool. I can just go and see there's nothing on this one now because it was on the top, and it will always go down with gravity. That's pretty cool. We can do the same with this one as well. So lime green at the bottom and pink on top. Oh, you can see on the nib here that it's pink. Sometimes it's hard to tell when the other color is gonna come, so I find it easier to just blend them normally. Yeah, I think I have tested out most of the techniques that I know of, so I'm just gonna speed through the rest of the coloring. As you are watching this, I just want to let you know that in the description there's a link to the Ohuhu markers that I'm using if you want to check that out. Thank you for watching. And thank you so much to Ohuhu for sending me these markers.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight.